Harris, Trump finishing high-stakes debate preparations. On Monday, Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump prepare for their high-stakes debate in Philadelphia on Tuesday. Harris will travel to Philadelphia on Monday after 4 days in debate camp at a Pittsburgh hotel. Trump will travel there Tuesday. Harris is debating as surveys suggest his popularity may have peaked. The Vice President Kamala Harris campaign released its policy plan on Sunday, days before she and former President Donald Trump debate in their first, and possibly only, debate before November. Why it matters: Harris is focusing on a clearer agenda to maintain her crunch time campaign's early momentum. The Trump campaign, critics, and journalists have called Harris a flip-flopper for shifting to the middle on immigration since becoming the Democratic presidential contender. On its website, the Trump campaign lists 20 Agenda 47 policy goals and links to the GOP 2024 platform. Zoom out: Harris's policy page, A New Way Forward, outlines her economic, foreign, and other government goals. It contrasts Harris and Democratic VP nominee Governor Tim Walz's policy aims with Trump's Project 2025 agenda, a conservative plan to greatly increase government power. Democrats have tried to link Trump to the Heritage Foundation-linked project, but Trump has distanced himself. Zoom in: her economic strategy states that as president, she would cut taxes for more than 100 million working and middle-class Americans and lower expenses. On the page, Harris and Walz propose restoring the child tax credit, increased to provide families with newborns a $6,000 discount, and the earned income tax credit. It also restated her commitment to assist first-time homebuyers with up to $25,000 in down payment support and more for first-generation homeowners as affordable housing supply increases. The page said Harris will prolong the $35 insulin price ceiling and $2,000 out-of-pocket spending cap, building on President Biden's economic goals. Her platform page claims Trump's import tax policies will cause a recession, cut jobs, increasing the debt by almost $5 trillion and raise inflation. Harris's immigration campaign promised to approve bipartisan border legislation that failed Congress earlier this year. The vice president knows that our immigration system is broken and needs comprehensive reform that includes strong border security and an earned pathway to citizenship, her campaign says. The foreign policy agenda calls Harris a dedicated and effective diplomat on the world stage. It claims she is working around the clock to get a hostage agreement and a ceasefire arrangement done in the Israel-Hamas war with President Biden. On the website, Harris promises to stand up to dictators, defend U.S. forces and interests from Iran, and make sure that America, not China, wins the competition for the 21st century, among other national security aims. Reproductive rights pledges include signing a measure reinstating Roe v. Wade if Congress passes it and protecting voting rights. It calls Trump a threat to our fundamental rights and liberties. In a close race, releasing the campaign strategy before the debate might quell Republican claims that Harris's policy beliefs are unclear and answer voter queries.